Alright guys, we are done. So what we're going to do for you here is we are going to take each section here and we're going to give you just a little peek at what each section does, and we're going to place some of our minifigures that go to each section. We'll place them in there and we'll do a little Star Wars role play, if you will. But yeah, we're going to focus on each section. So, you ready, Alex?
Yep.
Alright, let's do this. Alright guys, now first we've got our Death Star basement. So you can see we've got a couple barrels, we've got a couple other little cylinders down here, but not much is going on down here. Now, the elevator, does the elevator even go all the way down here, Alex?
Yeah.
It does? Okay, let's lower it down there. Alright, so you guys can see our elevator all the way in the back. And we'll move on to the next. Alright guys, now this is our, we're going to call it our little shipping area. We've got our crane here, and if you notice over here on the right side is we have an elevator, which we're assuming brings the cargo up and down from one story to the other. Now, let's move to the next side. So this is kind of a more iconic scene. So this would be from episode 4. You've got Luke. And you've got Princess Leia. They need to swing across. Swing across here. Now let's find. Alright, let's find our. Alright, let's find Luke's gun.
Luke's gun?
Or his, what are we gonna call this?
Blaster.
His blaster? I still don't think blaster's the right word. Alright, so. Alright. Alright guys, in this scene we've got Luke and Leia, the famous grappling hook scene from episode 4. Got Luke and Leia on the side. On the cliff there we have got 2 stormtroopers from above that are firing down on them. And here you can see Luke's grappling hook is attached to the top. They together can swing to the side. And if I was a little more better, Leia would have swung with him instead of just standing there, yeah, waiting for Luke. Alright. So yeah, this is very cool. It's got an open bottom to the basement, kind of making it seem like there's a even deeper gap for them to fall under. Yeah, and Chase is right. It would have been actually more movie accurate had we given Luke the Stormtrooper outfit instead of the other Luke.
The elevator.
Good call, Chase. Good call, bud. All right.
The elevator. They will have to dress up to be sneaky.
That's right. All right, let's move on to the next side. Alright guys, now in this scene, this is scene where Obi-Wan takes down the tractor beam so they can safely get off of the Death Star. You see the stormtroopers in the back walking away. I'm not noticing Obi-Wan and his trickster ways. So in here, you can pull this out.
Yeah, but
And flip it around.
we had many mistakes with this up here.
Yeah, this was the problematic part. Alright. And this scene leads us into the trash compactor scene. Alright guys, now we've got the trash compactor scene with Luke, Leia, Han, and if you can see Chewbacca way in the back. He's fearing for his life because he does not want the trash compact creature, to pull him under like it did Luke. Now Leia is holding junk. There's lots of junk in here for them to hold up, just like there was in the movie. Now up top there is a lever that will allow us to close this even more. But Luke will finally make contact with R2-D2, the compactor will shut down, and the door will open for their escape.
And there's an easy way to open the door.
There it is. It's right over here. We opened it right up.
2 elevators.
There it is. Alright. Now on to the next.
Did they?
Now here's what we're assuming is one of our defenders on the Death Star. This shoots missiles, we're assuming, to other incoming ships. It's not the major defense system of the Death Star, but one to destroy incoming vessels.
The next is the elevator.
Alright, and we will move on to the next. Alright, bud, and we have got probably my favorite part of the Death Star. You've got the final duel.
My favorite part.
Your favorite part?
Yeah.
You've got Luke versus Darth Vader. You've got Darth Sidious at the top watching all of it. He's got his 2 red guards. Now let's zoom out. Let's look at everything in this little area. So you've got, like I said, Darth Sidious. He's in his rotating chair, so he can turn around and look at the battle outside, or he can watch the duel down below. Now Luke can actually jump up here, and if Darth Vader spins around, throws his lightsaber and knocks this over, like it does in the movie. And you've got the you got a hole down there to kind of simulate one of the shafts, and we've got another shaft down here behind the red guard where, spoiler alert, Palpatine would eventually be thrown down.
Like, basically, get these red guards out of the way. Luke's lightsaber's out of the way.
So what are you doing here?
What?
What are you doing here?
Putting like the last part of it. Gonna put like Luke right here. And Darth Vader with his lightsaber right here. And Emperor Palpatine.
And give him his lightning bolts.
Okay. Darth Vader basically stands up there while Emperor Palpatine lightning or thunder. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, he unleashes the full power of the dark side via Sith lightning.
Then Darth Vader overthrows him.
I just saw your hand, that's all I saw.
Darth Vader overthrows him.
Overthrows him down the shaft, and
Bye-bye.
yep. Let's go to Endor for the celebration. Alright, next scene. Alright, bud, now this set we have, they're taking Chewbacca up to the prisoner cell to finally find their princess. They are met with some resistance, but Han settles everything diplomatically. And
You can show by here.
yeah, it's a little hard to see here due to the darkness, but yeah, so you can see we got Princess Leia behind there.
don't know why this connects like that though.
But this can, here, move your hand for a minute, bud. Thanks. Okay, so there is the door can open, and you can see.
If you can't see.
Yeah, let's see here. So let me move this around. Okay, so you can see here, Luke and Leia can exchange their aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? Dialogue. They can help her escape, and then there is another shaft behind that opens up and goes down below to the trash compactor.
Easy to put back in, but not easy to take out.
It is.
Got a little mouse.
I will say, building this thing, I mean, it was fun, and you don't really realize how big it is. But now that we're trying to describe every single part of it, you realize the full power of the Death Star, right?
Apparently.
Apparently. Okay. All right. Well, next one we have it is I'm gonna say the Death Star Control Center. You've got.
Here, he controls it.
He controls it. Okay. So you can see our massive weapon here. It would eventually shoot down Alderaan. And you've got the control center behind.
That control center was a little too confusing.
But this is all controlled up top. You can lower it. You can raise it. It's all controlled by the room above.
And the next room, very simple.
Yep. That's right. That's where all of our TIE fighters take off and land.
There's like a little nice spot to hang.
This is very cool.
And any kind of minifigure, if it's not too tall, can fit in here.
That's right. That's right.
Even though it looks like no minifigure can fit in there.
Yeah. Well, I dig the little landing pad. It's cool. I mean, if we had some of Noah's microfighters, the microfighter Millennium Falcon would land right in here. That's very cool. All right, we are going to go one more step up and finish our review. All right, guys. Now this is where our elevator is controlled. We showed you it goes through all levels.
Well, I have a little break there.
It goes through all the levels while Alex just destroyed the. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna pull up the elevator. But this section here, I think this is where.
The assassin droid?
Yeah, this is like I would say the assassin droid works. It looks like it's a little bench for them to do repairs. Maybe house spare parts, but yeah, it's a really cool little lab. Now, over here, you've got some more guns that are controlled. There's controls underneath to make it move, and there are little axles on the side where you can raise and lower the guns. They don't actually shoot, but they kind of simulate what was on top of the Death Star, shooting down Luke when he was in his X-Wing, or trying to shoot down Luke and the other X-Wing fighters. Now this, I think, is one of the coolest parts too of the Death Star. So you've got the main chamber. Now it only came with Tarkin, so some of the other admirals and Moffs that were in this scene didn't come with the set, which is fine. But you've got the meeting table where everybody can talk about Darth Vader and his wizardry, his ancient ways of the Sith. And lastly, you have got one more control room. Now, this scene, let's see, where'd Leia go?
Leia's still captive.
Leia's still captive. Okay. See, now in this scene, I see Leia and Tarkin kind of looking out. You guys can see the scene. Looks like Alderaan. They're overlooking Leia's planet Alderaan before it's destroyed. But you can actually change it to, if you pull this out and flip it over, and then looks like one of the scenes from Yavin. So right before they're going to Yavin 4, it looks like what the Death Star control panel looks like as it's looking down, as it's trying to make into the rotation. And like we showed you, the Death Star, the main weapon is controlled up here.
But it doesn't have the...
No, but Alex broke that, so he's putting that together now.
I've just finished.
Alright, my man, we are done. We no longer have to worry about making this video anymore.
No.
A month later, we are done.
Yep.
Yep. So here's one more. I'm gonna slowly turn this around for us. Slowly rotate it for us. Keep on going. Keep going. Awesome. Awesome. Now, do you guys have this Death Star? Do you have a different Death Star? Would you get this Death Star? This was a big surprise gift for the kids for Christmas. We got it from a friend for a reasonable price. We are very thankful that we were able to get this for you guys. Now, do you have any other comments about this set, bud?
No.
No? No? Okay. Anything you want to share? Your favorite parts? What?
Right here. Wait, no. Right there.
This looks like a very interesting Thanksgiving dinner. Huh.
Yeah.
Alright. Well guys, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos. And have a great day. We appreciate you watching.
Bye.
Bye. May the Force be with you.